Welcome to another live stream. Hope you're having a great week. I don't even know what day it is at this point. What is it, Wednesday night? Yeah, I think it is. What's up, everybody? So, got a little bit to talk about tonight. You see up at the top left there, we have that Ninjago teaser that came out. So now I know you've seen the dragon. Now we've got this new teaser that came out, which is showing us pretty much a new biome. It says a new adventure is coming soon. Prepare to explore and master a new adventure in LEGO Fortnite, dropping on December 11th. I am excited. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't really know a whole lot about Ninjago, but I've been looking up a little bit of stuff. And so tonight, we're going to get kind of in the Ninjago spirit a little bit by building some kind of Shogun stuff. I got some things already in the works. I hope you all enjoy. If this is your first time at the channel over on YouTube, be sure to consider subscribing to the channel. We're going to be going live update day as well, trying to cover as much as we can of that update. I'm really pumped. I hope you all are pumped as well. We've also dropped a lot of new content recently, so keep an eye out for more of that. What's up, everybody over on Purple as well? What's good? What's good? Yo, what's up? Taz in the house. Rooster, Blue Lightning, welcome in. How you doing? Abide Guy, hello, hello. What is up, y'all? What is up? All right, another thing too, we got a special little, something from, it says David on there too. How cute. Look at that. So we got a little package from the LEGO group today. So let's take a look. I don't know what, I haven't opened this yet. We got a nice little special package from the LEGO group. So we're gonna be opening that up here shortly. But let's read this letter. The letter was already open. I actually haven't read this. This was already open like that. Yo, what's up, Serto? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. So it says, hey there, we recently showcased your Halloween content in our Brick or Treat LEGO Games Live Halloween edition live stream on LEGO YouTube channel. And as a thanks for making such amazing content, we're sending you a seasonal treat. No tricks here. While Halloween might be behind us, we're hoping this set still brings a little light and a lot of creative energy your way. Wishing you happy building and hoping you're looking forward to tuning into future LEGO game live streams, which we 100% will. And it says the LEGO game fandom team. Let's go. Let's go. Big W to the LEGO. So this is LEGO game fandom team. I'm sure it's still kind of LEGO group maybe. I don't know. I don't want to mix it up with the wrong group over there. But thank you so much. Big W's in the chat for the LEGO team. Let's go. Let's give it up. Capsman Gaming, welcome in. Pip, what's up? Let's go, dude. Taz Girl, welcome in. Chillwire, what's good, man? DI says, how long did you start your stream? I just started it like 5 minutes ago. So, all right, here's a nice little package, and we're gonna be getting into some LEGO Fortnite here in just a moment. We're gonna be building a little bit of some stuff tonight, but let's take a look and see what we got inside of this package here. What's up, Miranda? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Sup, I'm a Ninjago fan. That was into it since the beginning. My, let's go. Oh my gosh, Maddie's dad with the sub, resub for 6 months. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. Dave Skurs, welcome in. All right, I'm excited to see what we got in here. Let's see. Let's open this thing up. I hear him. All right, let's take, oh, wow. This is sick, yo. It says creator on the box. I don't know if y'all can see that good. Yeah, all right. It's like a nice little ghost and a bat with light up eyes and a pumpkin. Let's go. Let's get this tape off here. Light bricks. Yo, light bricks included. Come on, y'all. Yo, Pazzo, welcome in. Ash Bullet, doing well. Welcome in. How are you? That is nice. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much to the LEGO team over there. Oh, this is sick. Lego.com/creator. I don't know. Do I open this or keep this in a box? I'm a collector. So, man, that's really dope. Let's go, man. I love this. He's got little chains, like little chains coming off his arms here on the side. That is neat. That is really neat. Those light bricks. Yo, no, I started at 7:30 tonight. Lizzie Lou, welcome in. How you doing? Nomadic Justice, let's go. Yeah, that's sick. That is really cool. We're gonna put this up. Well, I'll just put this off to the side before we start building. All right. So now that we're through that, wait, what did you just read? LEGO sent you a package Ninjago related? No, D, this was from being featured. How do we get this to focus? Let's see. You can see they're being featured in the LEGO Live for the Halloween stream that they did. So really cool to get that from the LEGO team over there, LEGO group. Awesome, awesome. Okay, well, now what we're here for is some building, some chilling. So let's talk about this image real quick for a little bit. Now, I put out a short on this. Let me get off this camera here. Go right here and take a look. So, actually, we need to go to this one. Where's my camera at? Yeah, hold up. Professional streamer, folks. Professional streamer. There we are. There we are. Okay. So, yo, Daveskar 2 over there. What? Yeah, let's go. Be sure to smash that like button. Let's go for 50 tonight. We're not gonna go too crazy with the goal for the likes. And shout out again to Maddie's dad for the resub. Really appreciate that. All right, so a new adventure's coming. Now, we look at this image here. You can see a few things, right? The things that I saw were just specifically I think these are like bonsai trees. I think Crafty had kind of mentioned them as like a Japanese maple. I don't know if those are one and the same. And look at this area right here, yo. This is crazy good. Yo, Jill Ricardo, welcome in. How you doing? Mr. Big Nasty, hello, welcome in. Dark Knight, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It just looks gorgeous. And then it looked to be some new materials off in this corner, like over here. I can't zoom in on this particular image. I didn't really plan on doing any type of major breakdowns, but one in the chat if you're excited for this new biome, whether you're an Ninjago fan or not, just throw a one in the chat because I think this is actually going to be kind of sick. Yo, Blue Lightning, what's good? What's good? All right, so we got a couple. I'll just be honest with you. Last time I was in the Christmas world, I got cherry blossom in the back as well. Right here, the like this color one over here, really sick. I had some really heavy lag in the Christmas project, and I was in there so much. I just said, you know what? Let me take a step back. I'm gonna do something else for a little bit. I'm gonna work on some builds I haven't done in a long time, which are like Shogun style. And with Ninjago right around the corner, yo, what's up, Neva? Welcome in. With Ninjago right around the corner, I went into my OG sandbox world and I started toying around with custom Shogun builds, and that's what we're gonna do tonight. So let's just hop right in. Let's not waste any time. Actually, hold up. I take that back. We gotta check out the shop because we've got the best cat has arrived. Neva, how you been, brother? How you been? Yeah, we got Kaboom's about to be going crazy on this. Let's take a look at this. This is actually pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Let's take a look and see what kind of customizations you can do on this cat. Oh, let's go. If we could do all black cat. Wait, that ain't black. That's great. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, like, you love Ninjago, Jill? Yeah, I'm excited to get into it. So definitely check out some of these builds here in a moment. We're gonna try to finish up one. I think y'all are gonna really like this build. So we will get there in just a moment, I promise. Just super dope. Let's go. We don't have to go through all these, but consider using code Haskins in the item shop if you do end up picking anything up from the shop. I don't know what else is in there, but I saw this on my way home from dinner, and I just thought this was really cool. And I know that Kaboom's been holding out for the cat, so you more than likely would see Kaboom running around with the cat. A lot of this stuff I think was already in the shop for the most part, but let's just kind of take a quick little scan. This dummy dog is kind of intriguing, but I don't know. Not really sure. Pacific Break Tidewalker. What is Pacific Break? I don't get it. No, this is leaving today. I am definitely getting this. Is so freaking sick. I don't know why I haven't got this yet. I am picking this up the minute I have to go get a V-Buck card or whatever. I'm gonna cash it in later. I'm getting this, dude, because I do not want. I was like, I'm gonna wait till he's leaving and then I'm gonna get it. He's leaving today. I'm definitely gonna pick that up later on. Super dope. One of the coolest skins I've seen come in for LEGO in a while. Snoop D-O double G. Chris Carnage, what up? And welcome in. Yo, Kaylon Fang, welcome in. Welcome from Japan. Hello. Thank you for jumping in today's stream. All right, let's just get to the builds, yo. We don't need to look at the shop. We don't need to look at this. Let's get out of here. Let's go check out these builds. Let's build. And there's a special little treat for those of you who are in the Discord and follow my build channel inside the Discord. You have seen this already. So we're gonna try to wrap this thing up tonight if we can. We cannot be on late tonight. Please, like 10:30 max. Hit me with a straight up it's bedtime all over chat because I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed at a decent time. We are on call this week. Yeah, I did see that is Jonesy Maya. That's crazy. I don't know if we're gonna get anything for. We'll see. We'll see. But either way, seeing that biome's got me really excited. Brent Sally, what's good? Welcome back. We finally got a Back to the Future clip. I know, dude. Mr. Marty McFly hanging out in the shop, or he's in the battle pass. It's super dope. What's the Ninjago lore like? What is it about? I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited for this update. You think dragons are just gonna be like Klamba? No, from what I understand, I think the dragon might be like a boss or something. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna find out on the 11th. Be sure to tune in. We will be going most likely. I've got to check with my boss, but I'm most likely going to be going live on the 11th, first thing in the morning, Eastern time zone, around like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning. So we'll be playing like all day. Miss Big Nasty, welcome in. Let me turn my HUD back up, and then I want to show you what we've kind of been working on over the last couple of days. So first things first, this is the Tournament City build. But this isn't the one that I'm excited about showing you all. We'll get to that in a minute. That's this thing over here that we're going to be working on. We're not going to spoil too much just yet, but if you see where we're at, you know what's about to be inside there. That's all I'm saying. Yo, what's up, Queens North? So, kaboom! What's up, dude? Welcome in. Do you see the cats in the shop, man? So this is actually from an IRL Lego set, and let's see how we did. I added my own spin on it, but it's Ninjago Tournament City Lego. So this is what I was emulating. Let me find an image here. This build right here. So you can see that on screen. Let's go side by side. I mean, what do you think? I mean, hold up. Oh, actually, hold up. Oh, dang it. I hate doing this on windowed. But you seen what we're working with there, right? So this is the Tournament City build. At least the best I could kind of emulate it. And then, of course, I think they might have been teasing Ninjago early, because this we got from the Oro set. Dude, this thing was already... This was like in for a long time. And that's exactly that. This skull is on top of that build from the Ninjago set. So it's a boss according to the leaks. I do find it interesting that it's close to the source dragon of motion, to the point some think it's her. It might be. She if it is, she's gonna be flying over probably like 10 times throughout the stream. All right, so here's what I'm excited about. Check this out. Check this out, folks. Ready? Come here, baby. Come on, Klombo. Yeah, buddy. We built Klombo a nice little Shogun palace. So we are going to be working on this throughout the stream tonight. I wanted to go extremely original with the style of build. So you can see we've got... Yo, what's up, Night Queen? Thank you, thank you. We've got a lot of custom work going on here. I might take it down a level. I don't know that we're going to go up this high. But this thing has been kind of a pain to get centered and set up right. But yeah, I freaking love it. So to get this close to him was a nightmare. Because if you put it a sliver beyond this, yo, Dino, thank you so much. If you put it a sliver beyond it, he breaks the whole build. So, and I was like, I've always wanted to do this. So let's get to work here. But you can see, you know, we've added a lot of extra little detail, like including these trim pieces flipped on top of one another. It really gives this like interesting look to the build. And if you could see on this side here, it looks so much more plain because we haven't fully detailed everything yet. So, all right, let's get to work. So let's at least start finishing the trim on this. But yeah, I love him. I love how he's just peeking through the little opening there. It's just, I don't know. I thought it was really neat. It's a long way to go. So let's just start cooking this thing up. Starting with the trim. Now, I know somebody's gonna be like, yo, what's up on the tutorial? Yo, Chaos, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you. This is, again, some builds are just better kept to builds because explaining this in detail would take me days, and it's just, I don't really have the time right now, but just enjoy it. And, you know, you can attempt to emulate some of these builds. What do we do wrong here? Is that, oh, we got an extra space here. We can just go with 2 around the corner here. That should be totally fine. So if anybody's wondering what these pieces are, this was Tomato Temple. This is the Tomato Temple roof trim piece. And basically all I'm doing is I'm taking that trim piece and I've got one on top, the normal profile, which is like this. And then on the bottom, I just flipped it using the pressure plate. So now you can make a little sandwich out of these. And I think I did the gold trim on top. Oh, no. Hold on. Tutorial or it didn't happen. Oh my gosh. The amount of steps to explain here would be unreal. And you know, the one thing that I will say is they've made the new kit so much more user-friendly to build with. They like, yo, what's up, Maximus? Welcome in. Caden, hello. They've made, oh, look. Oh, how cool. Over the freaking Shogun build. Oh my gosh, let's go, man. Let's go. They've made the build kit so much easier to use because, like, these root pieces are not easy. Yo, Fat Pup, what's good? Welcome in. King David, hello. Welcome. All right, I'm all. You guys got me all flustered here. We gotta lock it in. But yeah, I haven't touched these build kits since the Mega Mesa Village, and so since everybody really seemed to enjoy that build, we are going to do the same type of thing in this area. I'm going to make MJ, welcome in. I'm going to make a new Mega Shogun village in the Klombo area here. I think it is absolutely perfect. I might change my mind once the new Ninjago Island or whatever biome comes out, but I just started this a couple days ago, so hopefully within maybe the next week or so we can have this finished.
Until this fly.
Yo, King Justice, welcome in. How you doing?
Cook. What do you cook? Not me cook. I continue cooking.
Let's cook. And for anybody just jumping in, we have, if you missed it, Ferreira, welcome in. We have Klombo. We built Klombo a nice little temple that we're working on tonight. I just didn't want to put it in the thumbnail because I plan on putting out a showcase video. And I feel like every time I put out a showcase video where I use the same thumbnail as a stream, I don't know if it's just in my head, but it feels like that the video just doesn't do as well. I don't know. It's weird. It's one of those like, hey, I've already seen this types of things, you know? So, but I'm really excited about this build. I've been having a blast. Again, I will be going back into the Christmas world very soon to finish the Home Alone house. But, you know, I just... these are hard. The snapping, they said they improved snapping. Honestly, I don't agree. I think it's been worse. It's completely been worse. What's in the way here?
Time to lock it in.
Are we going to be off by a half stud on every one of these? But yeah, look, what I was saying is I'm going to get back into the Christmas world shortly. It's just I needed to kind of step away for a minute. A palate cleanser, right? You know what I'm saying? Come on. There we go. Yo, what's up, Double Pump? Welcome in. To be honest, LEGO Fortnite ain't the same anymore. Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I will agree. It's lost its luster a bit. If you play often, it's definitely lost its luster. However, building, for me, building has always been fun. But I am very excited for some new survival content. Because I really enjoyed the survival aspect of this game. And I just hope that this is going to bring that back, right? I don't know if anyone else feels the same way I do about that, but I have this feeling that this is definitely going to satisfy the itch for a while, right? So you best believe post update, we will be... Why am I setting this up now? I need to redo that whole entire wall down here. Let's go up here. This wall is situated. But yeah, what are your thoughts, everybody? Like, if you haven't been playing survival, do you intend on returning? to check out the new content, because I think for the near future, my streams will be survival oriented again. So I don't know if that excites anybody or what. I mean, obviously we'll still be building and stuff like that, but I will be focused on the new update in survival, and I'm really excited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really excited about it, because I've been waiting for something like this. So again, let me know your thoughts in chat, but you know, I feel like it's been a long time coming, and for those who used to enjoy it, I would hope that this is something that's going to excite you and maybe get you back into survival mode. So let's see what everyone's saying. Has the glitch freezing and all that been crazy when you've been playing? Not in this world. Not in this world. I've been actually kind of fine. True, we need that launch feeling is back. Yes, 100%, double, 100%. Taking away hunger and stamina was an odd choice as far as survival, and the new... Yeah. I agree with that. That is a little bit weird. But just, I guess, eat. Just have food on you and eat. But yeah, it's still not the same. Jade Spacey, what's up? Feel the same way? Yeah. I only play survival. Can't wait for more content. That's what's up, Pazzo. I only build in sandbox now. Survival's not my thing anymore. I feel like it's ruined it as a cozy game. Yeah, you know, and that's kind of where I've been, Lizzie Lou. But that's why I'm hoping that this new update really brings that back. If you're wondering why I'm resetting all these, I redid the walls. I originally built it like this, and I was like, no, we're gonna make it custom. Yo, what's up, All Gravy? Really excited. How excited am I? What up, Bram? I'm like, on a scale of like 1 to 10, I'm a 9. Excited. If that sets the stage for y'all. I'm a 9, all right? Which is, that's big for me for survival. Like, I can confidently say I'm a 9 for this one, because I think the biome looks beautiful, and I do love more of like the Japanese style stuff. Like, I really do. And it looks like Ninjago has a lot of really cool, like, vehicles and very complex builds we can do. Even if you only do it in sandbox, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to be built as well. You know? I am really struggling with this right now. There we go. So, why are these not snapping the right orientation? I have been a bit frustrated by the building mechanics as well. That's why things are taking so long. Like, why can't this just snap in? Ugh, don't get me started on that. Definitely feel like a ninja with the new movement. Yeah, there is something really interesting going on with the mantling, though. Like, it's like a little bit overly sensitive since the last update. Dread says, I miss when different biomes had different difficulties. Oh, let's hope. What if they bring that back? Angie, welcome in. Had my time with Expert, but the missus and I are definitely enjoying survival. There you go. There you go. I'm excited for the new biome and builds. Yeah. If we get new builds, that'll be really cool. But I flipped that the wrong way, too. My gosh, what is wrong with me? Talking and building. I struggle. All right, let me put one more of these supports right here. But yeah, I miss doing these types of builds, honestly. Yeah, we'll do that afterwards. The mantling is horrible when building. I know, like, you keep falling and, like, getting stuck. Yo, so welcome in. Oh, you should see Samurai X-Mex. I did see a couple of those. Oh, boy. Wait, is that the wrong way? No, that's the right way. Here we go. Come on. And then the D-pad nudging, you can't nudge back. You have to hit it like 50 times. Back in my day when we have to leave. Oh, man, the level crafting bench. Maybe we'll get an OG update one time. Yeah, look how much that adds to the profile of the build. Like, look at above and how bland that looks without anything underneath it. And then look at that. Yo, what up? Look, Dark Lotus in the house. Yeah, old kits too. Yeah. Here you go, buddy. Eat a clownberry. There you go. So I want to redo this. Like, I'm thinking about starting in like a survival world or jumping in Craftopia 7 if I still have a key and building this in Craftopia 7 and then play the update there or something. I don't know. It takes more to level up now too. I've not really noticed that. That's when the new island comes out. I will have to make a new base depending on where it locates us. Yeah. I'm most likely going to probably build on the new island, honestly. But this is definitely fun, though. Like, this is just getting my my kind of ideas back in play for these style of builds. Because, like I said, it has been a coon's age since I've built anything like this. Well, technically, I haven't built anything to this level of detail from a Shogun perspective, but what I'm trying to do in here too is I'm trying to leave this like floral stuff on the interior open. That's why I started building that way. I didn't want to just like box it in and remove it all. It's just way too beautiful. And then I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate this statue in the back here. You know what I mean? But this area is just so gorgeous. It's gonna be like loaded with all these style of builds. I'm pumped to get this project like get it filled up. But all right. Why does Peely look like a 1930s look? This is Toon Peely. Toon Peely, that's why. He's part of the inked pack. And there was like a Bush Ranger. I think is it Bush Ranger, Meowskulls, and Peely. Yo, welcome in, welcome in. All right. So now we need to finish our railing here. And this has like every kit under the sun in it. Tomato Temple, freaking, what's the other one? Daily Bugle, Shogun. I mean, it's got it all. But that's why I always say you gotta get all the kits when they're available. You gotta get all the kits. They're totally worth it. If you build, I should say. If you just play survival, you couldn't care less about building. There's no need to, but at some point, there's always that point of, oh man, why didn't I get that kit? You know, I didn't think it would have had this use case, right? So you always got to keep an eye out. What happened with this little half space here? I can always bring that forward. Yeah, oh man, I don't even think there's any point in snapping anymore. It just wastes more time. Then it's good. We'll have to fill this gap here. I think these are supposed to be hanging off just like a half space. Let me see. I'll have to sort that out. Unless, where are we at here? Do we come off the front a little bit? No, we're there. We got that sandwiched in. Peely is my favorite. I like to mix it up though, every now and again. So, but yeah, like it's usually the one, the skin I always go back to is some form of Peely. One way or the other. All right, we need one of these, one of these. Yeah, packing all these details in is a lot of fun. We'll send this off in the other direction, like that. And then this is a little long. We actually need a corner here. This build, again, this whole area is definitely going to be hitting complexity. That is for certain. Oh, why did I do that? I think we're going to have to put... Oh, no. I wish we just had a single without... You know what I mean? Like... There's no just centerpiece for this build. Sometimes I wonder, like, what was the design choice? You know what I mean? Like, is this... So I have to, like, throw another one of these in the middle? You know? I mean... Oh, well. It is what it is. Have you watched Ninjago? Or if you don't... I have not watched Ninjago, but I've been kind of reading up a little bit and just trying to get a little bit of the understanding. This cat sidekick is kind of a disappointment. Yeah, I was kind of sorting through the colors a little bit there too, and I was like, eh. I mean, it's for any cat lovers though, I guess if you want a cat in the game, should satisfy, but If we get an Ninjago set, will you build a vehicle out of it? Oh, absolutely. I'm already looking at trying to build vehicles with Ninjago without any of the Ninjago kits. Yo, let me make sure I get this right. Kalmiani Chan, welcome in. All right, let's continue the railing off this direction. Oh, did I do... Yeah, we've got the smaller railings in here. You need to put the Daigo's domain stuff there as well. Oh my gosh, what is that noise? It's back. It's so loud. Close your ears. Plug your ears. I don't know what that is and why that's back. Holy smokes. Just in time for Ninjago. It sounds like a Ninjago thing. I have these from Daigo's domain. I have this from Daigo's domain. I plan on putting in the green flags as accent colors. So... Absolutely. Great suggestion, Dark Lotus. Thanks again, everybody, for hanging out tonight in the stream. And love seeing all the new faces as well. If you're new here, welcome. We stream Monday. Oh my gosh, what am I talking about? We stream Wednesdays and Fridays when we can. I'm actually surprised that I was able to get on tonight. It's been a pretty long week as it is, and with being on call, I generally don't like to stream, but like I said, we're not gonna keep it a 3 a.m. stream. That we'll maybe save that for Friday. We'll see what happens. Even then, I can't do it Friday because I'm on call all weekend. But next week will be a huge week. It'll be a lot of fun, and then we got the update following that. So. All right, which size fence do we got to work with here? He's always... Can I just fit both of these? Did I screw up over here? Yeah, what the heck? Oh, I'm not all the way over here. I had to lift this up a nudge too to keep that plant. It wouldn't let me build over... Oh, it's the mushroom. So we're going to keep those in and try to figure out a cool way of displaying those. But I don't think we're going to be getting to the interior tonight. So now, question for chat. I don't know. I would assume it's going to be another boss. Yo, Ordinary Joe, welcome in. Hey, Scripe, you're welcome in. Are you blue collar? Sorry for asking. No. There's not really a main villain. Dragons are good guys. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. I wonder what we're going to be getting then. I wonder how it's going to go. I mean, I would imagine they would still keep the Storm King in. I would hope so. Not that I've gone back and fought the Storm King in like the last 6 to 8 months, but I think they should still keep the Storm King, just my opinion. It's just more content for people to play. But based on the image, it looks like a brand new rebrand. I mean, it's called LEGO Odyssey. Wasn't it LEGO Fortnite Odyssey before, or am I tripping? I don't know. Now, a question for chat. If there is one thing, and the first one's gonna go to the people that actually know Ninjago and are Ninjago fans. If there's one thing from Ninjago that folks that in chat that don't know really much about Ninjago should check out, what should that be? And two, if there are any standard game mechanics that we have now that could either be improved upon, or a mechanic that you would want to see added in the update, aside from the biome stuff and all that and the content, what would you want to see either improved, or what would you want to see added that would make your gameplay experience that much better? Yo, Scott, coming in with the dubs. Let's go. All right. You have hit your limit of dubs, my friend. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. New biome, apparently. Yes. Can you break down the lore or what the show is about in a few words? D, I don't know. Summary Shark, welcome in. Season 1 of the show. Okay. I will do that. I will personally check out season 1. So, what is that on? What could I go watch that on? Why am I doing this again? We're rebuilding these walls. Don't do that. Start with the original series. Where does one find that? Wish it was a new world. That would be crazy. New progression and zero complexity. Amen, brother. Amen. 100%. All right, so I was rebuilding this wall. We need to finish rebuilding this wall because I jacked it up. By the way, this has Der Burger in it, okay? This is Der Burger in this kit, or this build right now. Let me filter to all the ones I need. So we're doing Der Burger, Salty Seaport, Shogun, and Fortnite Festival. If I knew the alphabet, it might help. Netflix, okay. Let me get back to chat. Man, chat's moving fast. I love it. I love you guys. Let's go. Bring back upgrade on the workbench. I would love that too. That'd be sick. I wonder how it would work. Upgrade the bench. I hope we get to ride the dragons. That would be insane. Try Joker. What do you mean, Rooster? You know. Oh, my knows your response. Okay. Netflix. Okay. Perfect. You can find it on YouTube, said Midwest. Okay. What's up, Midwest? Pluto TV. Have you seen the Source Dragon of Motion in LEGO Fortnite? Yes, I have. And it's been flying over. It already flew over earlier today. So we're going to keep hearing it fly over. It's like every half hour. But you got to think about it. Star Wars and Lost Isles are separate from the map. Yeah, I think it's going to be an island. Costa, welcome in, brother. How you doing? I don't mind doing it, but as long as a whole lot of storyline to play. There you go. Mr. Greasy, welcome in. Abide Guy says, just, what do you mean by that, bud? Do we have a wall that has 6 stubs wide instead of 4 or 8? There might be. I'm trying to think. I think Der Burger has one, actually. Tyler, welcome in. But for some reason, Netflix counts seasons 11 through 15 as separate series. Interesting. Really hope they add horses. That would be cool. Love a new world to explore regardless. Yeah, that'd be crazy. That would be the biggest freaking holy smokes ever. All right, we got to get cooking here, folks. So I think this is a 8, 4. Oh no, 4, 8. I think there's some 6 stud wide walls. I could be wrong. But yeah, we're using this. We're using the Der Burger because the Der Burger has this cool little cream colored pattern on the bottom. So when you put them together, it creates that really nice pattern there. All right. Use a 4 and a 2. Yeah, there you go. Which window are we using? We got one of these in. Or no, wait. We're going with one of these. Let me make sure. I'm mirroring the opposing side of the build. Okay, yep. This is honestly, this is one of my favorite buildings I've ever built. I love that. There's so much detail going on. I might make some like minor adjustments here or there later on, like window placements and things like that, but just super minor. But this would be a nice base to function out of for the Ninjago update. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna probably build one of these on the island, depending on what they get. Like, how sick would it be if they have a dragon version of Klombo, and then you could build around that? Oh my gosh, get me going with that. Did I turn off the filters again? Oh my goodness, dude. It's just a muscle memory habit. Sorry, okay. I can't play and talk. I've confessed to that, right? I'm gonna bring this over. And you know what? We got is it December 27th? Is that the anniversary? I can't remember when it came out. December, it's coming up soon. The 2-year, right? Would it be 2 years old? Oh my gosh, time flies. We're gonna be celebrating LEGO Fortnite's 2-year birthday. Oh my gosh. Just craziness. Yeah, definitely be sure to hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream. Appreciate y'all being here. All right, we got 6 here. Yo, El Scaparted del Pispido. What's up? Welcome in. I have so many lags in your world. Yo, Patron Universe, welcome in. Yeah, so it depends on the... do you have a lot of builds in your world, or... Oh, the dragon's coming again. Let's go. Let's go. It never gets old. I don't know what it is. It just never gets old to me. I don't know why. It just never gets old. Can you like on Twitch? Hey, what's up, Tina? Welcome in. No, unfortunately, you cannot like on Twitch. But so if anybody's wondering if I'm talking to people that you're not seeing in chat, it's because we are both live on YouTube and Purple. So I'm not talking to make-believe people. I can assure you that. I always wondered that when I used to tune into streams. I'd be like, who are they talking to? I don't see these people. So if you were wondering, that's what's up. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Neva. Yes, Code Haskins in the item shop. If you'd like to support me, sent me a gift. We're gonna go back to the we're gonna have to go back to the freaking we're gonna go back to the oh my gosh, I can't even talk. I'm imaginary. Yeah, you can pretend there's a like button that works too. We can go back to the lobby. Oh my gosh, there it is. Jeez. What does Kaboom say? Jiminy crickets. Oh man. What has gotten into me? All right. Remembering these patterns is something else. It's because of the Source Dragon. It makes me want to build a castle, but hey, I just say it's not lagging bad. Now I'm like starting to skip lag. Ooh, we can't see with that plant there. Thank you so much, Neva, for the gift. All right, these are gonna go just like this. This build is gonna have a lot of pieces. We got one of these, and then I think this is 6. We bump one out. Or wait, no. Yeah, this goes in one. 1, 2, 3. Wait, did I miscalculate here? Let me go take a look. How you been, Tina? Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got that sandwiched. This is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I think I made a mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Dang it. This needs to go like this. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got to bring this over. Okay. Man, lining this up is crazy. I'm building in the same world for over a year now. Yeah, it'll do that. You know, that's one of the things is like over time they eventually get the worlds kind of get cooked, to be honest with you. It's a bit unfortunate, but it happens, you know. Are these... What am I doing wrong here? Oh my gosh. Still using your first world? Oh wow. That's wild. He kidnapped Smoochie. Yo, what up, Jess? Welcome in. How you doing tonight? Tina, that is legendary. That is a legendary sound alert right there. The good old Smoochie days. Okay, then this is gonna have to go out. This is gonna have to go back like this. Right there. And then, all right, now we're back on track. A little minor mistake there. I'm excited to recreate the front end of this build on the back because I'm just gonna make it kind of a mirror image. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I do some? Corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh. Bro, I gotta rebuild the whole thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, no. Dude. Oh my goodness. This ain't happening, y'all. It's all right. We're just chilling, right? Holy crap. You miscount one freaking brick, dude, and it's like, nope. That sucks, man. That sucks. But at least now we know we are on track. We just got to make sure we count it correct next time. There we go. Dude, Rooster's favorite alert. You gotta ban me from my own freaking stream, bro. Yeah. All right, so let's make sure we count this one right this time. This one's only 5. So there's 1. We gotta nudge this one back. 2, 3. That's the 5th one right there. All right. Holy smokes, dude. Holy smokes. Oh boy. Bring that back. Dude, that reverse nudging there, yeah. Yeah, so one of the cool things, Ash, about building, like if you look at the front end of this, these pieces are all like different build kits mashed up. So it's like these windows you can cover, if they're a color you don't like, you could just cover it up with other pieces. So I used like the white pillars, and then I've got the golden trim from Tomato Temple that you can kind of cover up. Yo, Lucy Loves, welcome in. Doing great. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, little Mama Klombo has her temple, her little Shogun temple. All right, so here we go. All right. So we just got to bring these over now. All right, we're back on track here. That's more like it. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this, like brick by brick or wall by wall, it's because it allows me to keep track or count like where I need to be. And you could just repeat the pattern that I messed up. Now we're back. There we go. It only took a half hour. Jeez. All right, now we can put the trim in. And you know what? Since we're in here solo, let's go to bed so we can see what we're doing. Let's put this bed right here. Went live. Yeah, so Lucy, why I can't remove that random sub emote unlock. What is that supposed to do? Been busy with life. How about you? Same here. Went live for the first time here playing LEGO Fortnite, but honestly, I don't know what to do since I've done a lot in my main world. Wait for the new update and maybe build some stuff. Get prepared or whatever. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Get some cool build ideas out and then, you know, get ready for that update. Coming out the 11th. All right, so let's put these in. We need to reset where these go to. Yeah, Mama Klombo chilling. Yeah, oh yeah. Definitely fits the vibe of what's happening with this update, in my opinion. Reminds me of one of those, like, I don't know. What is Klombo supposed to be? Like an axolotl? Like, a giant axolotl? Let's reset where these goes. So now you see why I was saying, like, earlier that I don't know why I was why I was resetting where these go. There we go. So I don't know if you all saw it. I've been going content crazy. In the last week, I think I've put out a tutorial, 2 showcase videos, and like 3 or 4 shorts. I've been going to work. I just had the urge to just get content out. Just really had the itch. And honestly, the short form videos are far outperforming my long form videos. It really makes me scratch my head and go, What am I doing? Okay, we're gonna have to reset these. Yo, literally Evan, welcome in. What the heck? What do you mean, what the heck? What the heck to you? You need a tutorial? Oh, I mean, everyone asks for these tutorials. This tutorial would be like 3 days long. No, I could probably break out a smaller version of this. Or like this one over here. Klombo's a dinosaur. I can do like minier tutorials that you can use to build larger buildings. You know, like this little detail up top here. But the problem with doing tutorials is that everybody's like, I don't have these pieces. Do a tutorial with free parts. And it's like, you know, I don't know. All right. So we want just a single one of these to meet in the middle there. So, roof. I so badly want to do tutorials. I don't know. I've gone over this a lot with chat about how I feel about tutorials, especially large scale tutorials. It's just, I don't know. I don't really have as much time anymore to do them. And there's just not, the juice just isn't worth the squeeze. Because not many people that play nowadays have all the kits that are required. This literally, you would need literally, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'd need 7 or 8 build kits to get this one done. Do you have to buy the builds? Yeah. I would not mind if we get Harry Potter. That would be sick. Honestly, that would be sick. Totally. Harry Potter builds. Let's go. Just got that hanging out ever so slightly there. Oh, crap. Oh. There we go. Yeah, like I said, what would it be? The 11th, which is what day is the 11th actually? Last tutorial built was the tank. Let's go. That was a fun one. That was a fun tutorial. See, those I don't mind doing so much, especially when they have like the new kits that just drop. Like if we get a new kit with this update, I'll do a ton of tutorials with the new kit because everybody has an opportunity to look at that kit and say, oh, like I want this kit. It's available, right? That's why the Star Wars was such a successful update, and especially for the tutorials because like everybody had access to that new kit. You know, you could even if you didn't have it and you're like, oh wait, what? I can build this, you know, and then you have something you can build. Then some people are like, well, shoot, I'm gonna get the pass. Because look at all these cool things that you could build with this. You know, and anybody that's new to the game or that may have passed on previous kits, do not look at the kit from a prefab face value perspective. I highly suggest, oh, wait, what? Oh, I should have did that. What am I thinking? I highly recommend making sure, look at like what you can do with the kit, not what are the prefabs that come with it, because you can do way more than the prefabs. Yo, what's up, Snow JT? Welcome in, welcome in. All right, let's try this again. Bro, why is it snapping in like that? Give me the snap back, dude. I need that to do the upside down piece. I hope this is just me and not everybody's dealing with this snapping. My goodness, yo. See, like, why is it put it like that? All right. I said it earlier. I should take my own advice. Don't use snap mode anymore, folks. You're just going to spend way too long trying to build. It's ridiculous. Now, if you have, like, a clear opening to snap in, like right here, then it works. But when there's other pieces, I think there's just way too... There's so many snap points. There should be way less. Just my thoughts. That's all I'm saying, you know? Nudging's been wonky too. I know, dude. Like, it's almost as if Yeah, it's just the one direction, this direction, especially on the D-pad. It's all right, though. I guess, you know, I'm still building with, even with that being considered, so I should just shut my mouth. Shout out to all the new subs. Appreciate you. All right, this is not in the right placement. We need to put a 3 on here. But yeah, stay tuned. I promise you, if we get new kits... Oh, it's because of that piece. Oh, okay. I'll have to figure out what to do with that section. But... And I don't know if I'm going to go this tall yet. I was kind of looking at that. Let's break this down. Yeah, OG nudging, dude. Yo, Scott, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for that. Thanks for the kind words. Yo, El Maine, what's good? Long time no see, brother. How you doing? All right. So this is all... The front is almost good. We got to build the walls on the side there. All right, now we need to detail... We need to finish all these windows. So we did nothing with those. Do a Grinch. Yeah, we'll get back to some Christmas builds after I needed to switch it up. Just palette cleanser. We need to do this up here. We need to line these windows. Which I think we could get that done with this. All as well? Nice, nice. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Good to see you. Floor pieces. Oh, you know what? Let me... That the music has run out. Let's put on some game chops again. Talk about OG. Let's go. We used to listen to this every stream. We used to listen to this stuff every stream. Let's go. Love the bed. Yeah, check that out. Just perfect. You know what looks neat too? If you kind of like fly up behind this and you get this view,
so we can cook.
Like between Klombos, like the statue. That's like a really neat view. Yeah, it's cooking time. We're getting new decor at least. See some in the teaser. Okay, let's go. I missed that. What build kits for a Caleb to come into LEGO? What do you mean by that? Oh, a collab? Christmas Yeti cape. I don't know if a lot of you that are newer or haven't been in some of the streams may have missed. We have a really crazy Christmas world going on right now. I was telling everybody earlier that I had to take a little bit of a break from it. It was getting extremely laggy, and I just wanted to switch up what I was working on a little bit. When the Ninjago stuff came, you know, I had to get involved. Let's just put it that way. And it's been a long time since I've built. We got that sticking out. Oh, those are sticking out. Oh well. Let's see, maybe this, like right here. Yeah, I love how chatty everyone's being tonight. Let's go, dude. Y'all know I love to talk. Muddy girl, welcome in. What's good? What's good? What build kits for a collab to come into LEGO? What do you? What do you mean by that though? I'm not quite sure I understand your question. All right, now do we hang? Hold up. Do we put some more of these up, or is that going to be too much? Let's see. This I'll tell you right now. This Daigo's domain stuff kind of been slept on. Now we got a use case for it. We've got a use case for it. Yo, Blue Monday, what's good? Have you seen the dragon yet? Yeah, it's flown over actually tonight about 2 times already. We should have it. It'll be flying over here shortly. I've been trying to get a good shot of, like, if I do this with Klombo in the back and the dragon flying by up here. That'd be really cool. The Grinch Lego set, that would be kind of sick. Star Trek sets are needed bad. Dude, there's so many things that could be done, but I don't know if does Lego have the license to Star Trek? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Kind of like that there, not gonna lie. Yeah, the natural glow of the water, it's really neat too, because like at night, all the white pieces have this like, this kind of glowing effect or whatever. Oh, they do now? Oh, what would be the next collab you would like to see come in? Pirates of the Caribbean in the summer. 100%. Hands down. Okay, so for these sections, we've got... I like decorating as I go along. I don't know why. Like, it's not the most efficient way of building, but like, I like to kind of get the vibe of what's happening as I kind of build along. So everyone has their own little way, right, of doing it. So put one here. Tuck this one in the corner. We'll put something in the middle. Or you know what? Maybe we just... That's too busy. We'll put one in the middle. There's the dragon. Let's go! Over the Ninjago build. Let's go! It is about every 30 minutes. Can't remember who said that, but... Alright, let's put this one like right here. Get rid of this one. This is a great way... Oh, it doesn't break any... Oh, what? It needs to break it. Yeah, making Klombo a little shrine. Alright. Okay, we got that in. I think the front end is pretty much done. This front piece. Do we have this? No. We gotta do this. I wonder if that looks good with it hanging off the side. Nah, it's not clean. Just get rid of that. And then, oh, this might be able to go straight across here. Yes, there we go. All right, and put one over the top here. Clean this up a bit. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do with this section here. I'm gonna have to figure that out. That'll be something for later on, though. I want to get most of the structure itself done. So, whoa. But now this has got me kind of like, I really do hope we get a Christmas set. Not gonna lie. Like, even if we release one in the shop and then the pass is a Ninjago thing, like I'm cool with the Ninjago. Like, bring that on too. But yeah, let's get some Christmas builds going too. We need the Christmas builds. We've been missing those for quite a while. What if we just do... we gotta put these in. All right, serious question, folks. If you get a Ninjago build or you get a Christmas build set, what are you taking? Yo, Misadventures, welcome in. Ben Lurkin, just jumping in to say hi. Thank you so much. You should have an icon skin. Nobody would buy that shit. Just saying. I mean, there would be some people that would... I think people would buy it just because. But, I don't know. I mean, you gotta be like... You gotta be like big time to get an icon skin. Do we just put this thing over the whole thing? I don't really know what to do here. That would be crazy. If they brought a Lego skin in for me, I would think that would be so funny. That would be so funny, dude. Well, actually, I already have one. It's Messi. Everyone says I look like the Messi icon. Or skin, or the Messi... Okay, so we got lots of Christmas coming in hot. Sneak some Christmas decor in, if anything. Yeah, like, give us, like, a tree or whatever. Okay, we got the answers coming in. Let me read chat here. Christmas, Taz with Christmas, Tina with Christmas, Scott, Lizzie Lou, Christmas, Crimbus from Dave's Girl. Let's go. Taking Ninjago says, Pulpe Orange, Serto with Christmas, Dark Lotus, Ninjago. I'm not sure if you know due to the name, but it's me in the world with you currently. Oh, Rooster. Oh, I looked, I'm like, wait, you're in here? Carnage, let's go. Ninjago build for Maya. Patron Universe says, are you supposed to start a new world every time you're planning No, actually, this world, look at this world. Most of these are all build like areas. This world is holding up. This is really holding up. We could take a look at some of the other builds here later for anybody that hasn't seen it, but Haskins over Ninja. Let's go, Nomadic. Let's go. You know, actually, Ninja's from Ninja, I think Ninja's from Michigan as well. Ninjago set and Christmas pass. Yes. Yes. That would be crazy if they did that. I would poop my pants. Blue Mondays, would it be cool for a Christmas holiday in Fortnite? Would be a Lego set for Christmas gift opening in Fortnite. Yes. Yes. Blue Monday. Yes. Bram says I would buy a Haskins skin so fast. That would be hilarious. Could you imagine everybody running around with that on? What would that even look like? Backwards hat, 100%. Beard. Apple juice backpack, like back bling. You know, a t-shirt that says Mott's apple juice on it. Christmas for sure. All right, Never Man, we'll catch you later, brother. Hopefully we can see you back a little bit later. And thanks again for the gift. I'll be going to check that out here in a little bit. Mr. Big Nasty says Christmas. Ash Bullet with Christmas. Misadventurous says Christmas. They should take a new category for builders to have a skin in Fortnite. Oh, that would be so cool. Subscribe for 3 months, but I'd buy a skin. Oh, nice, Eldbane. I appreciate that, dude. I got an icon skin. D came out last week. Just a peely with a beard and a ball cap. That would be sick, though. They should just do that. Don't even like make it a Haskins skin. Just make it like peely with the ball cap. I'm told that'd be so sick. I'm down for that. Let's go. All right. I'm hoping to get this build done so we can put out the video and then get right back to the Christmas world. But then, you know, the thing that I always find that happens is that, like, the last time we did last year's Christmas world, same thing happened. We went crazy the month before, in, like, late November and then December. And then, freaking, they did the Storm King update, and then, like, Christmas was, like, forgotten about after the Storm King update. You know what I mean? All right, we're just gonna... We might just go straight across here. Maybe that would look clean. Did anyone... I know most of you all have seen the Breaking Bad builds, but has anybody... Did you all catch that video earlier? Oh, we can't go straight across here, can we? I finally dropped the tour video. I was like, you know what? Why have I not released this build yet? So I'm kind of going in and finding a bunch of older builds to tour that I haven't released. Oh boy, what happened here? What in the world? What's in the way here? That's weird. What am I missing? Oh, this piece is out of whack. There we go. I'll put that back later. I think we can just go straight across like that. That's totally fine. We've been at this for like 2 years. I'm still loving this stuff. Video is nice. Thank you, Taz. Yo, Matt, welcome in. What's good? How you doing? Can you show your world where you have huge builds? Yeah, that's this world. We can go look around in a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's take a quick detour. I have a pretty... Oh, SpongeBob. I did not realize SpongeBob was right here. That's not a huge build, but I forgot. SpongeBob is low-key chilling right across from here. I did not know that. I completely forgot about that. Holy smokes. I've seen the video appear on my YouTube feed. Oh, nice. Oh, you're somebody who just scrolled by it, didn't click on it, huh? Thank you, Pazzo. Yo, the real JP, what's good? Did you get the key masters as a villager? He is a must for sure. No, but that is a good call. I'll show you one build that's close by real fast. Kind of want Fortnite to get a Silk Song collab. I'm not sure what that is. This is one, we looked at this last stream. I'm just going to pop by since you said this is the world, but this is, if you haven't seen this, you're new here. This is my Megatron build that I did a couple months ago. I think I did this about 2 months ago when the interactive pieces came out from the Daft Punk set. See if we can't make him dance. Yeah, there we go. Wait. He's got the pieces or whatever. This was a fun build. And then one more thing. Yo, Sumi, welcome in. Well, I'll show one more and then we'll get back to the other build. Most have seen this. This is the collab with Syria, Long Tom, and Rooster. They're right here. They're both right here. Nice, Matt. I appreciate you jumping in, man. Yeah, the little midweek get you over the hump day. For sure, dude. This was the Mecha Cuddle Team Lead. See him rendering ever so slowly. Just an unbelievable project. This took some blood, sweat, and tears to get done. It's still looking good, Rooster. It's chilling, dude. It's fine. It's totally fine. Like feet are all messed up. The leg, remember the leg broke off, but Tom was able to get that back up and repaired. Yo, thank you for the 100 biddies, Rooster. Let's go. Still working, man. Still up and running, brother. A little beat up, but yes, it is. It is Maya. It's absolutely supposed to be that. But I changed the pieces. Man, look at Syria on this arm too. My gosh. The head Tom did. Wow. That was a fun project. That was a challenging one for sure. Yes, Transformers 1 Megatron. Good call. Good call. I swapped the red eyes out though for the pink because we got that new set and I just couldn't resist myself. All right, back to the Ninjago stuff. Klombo's getting jealous, getting lonely. Whoa. Here was the original prototype for the LEGO version that was going underway. Just floating around. Yeah, I totally forgot about SpongeBob. All right, where are we at here? Is it right over this mountain? I gave you code HASK in the item shop. Some work lately. Thanks for building again. Oh, thank you so much, JP. I really appreciate that. Let's go, man. Where am I going right now? You know, speaking of that, I'm gonna go back to the lobby. Rooster Neva had said that there's a gift waiting, so shout out again to Neva for the gift. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It's over here. I've got to fly back. You can't see anything at night, dude. Oh my gosh. Wait. Holy smokes, I'm way off. Yo, Coco, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, way over here. Holy smokes. Building around a bunker in one of your worlds? Oh, nice. I did not see the event. What was I doing Saturday? I had a bunch of stuff going on Saturday. Let's go check in on Klombo. Yes, Scott, it's Code Haskins. Hey, buddy. Still one of the coolest things to get added this game. Looks amazing. I'm glad we got this and not just the Lego Klombos. Let's go back to sleep. Actually, let's go back. I think I have an idea of what might be there. Just awaiting us. And I definitely want to throw it on. All right, come on. Yeah, I can't wait to see what kind of boss. Okay, here we go. Gift from Neva, folks. Dude, the wonky. Let's go. Put that on right away. I think this is amazing, yo. I don't know what it is. And the fact that it's Jonesy, Relax Fit Jonesy under there. Thank you so much, Neva, again. Holy smokes. All right, we're building for the rest of the stream with freaking wonky, dude. Let's go. Had family. Oh, yeah. Yeah, streamed it all in my head. Yeah, we were. What the hell? I don't even remember what I did on Saturday, to be honest with you. It's just, yeah. It was peak. Godzilla was fighting? What? Wowzers. Yeah, I used to get real crazy into the Ninjago, holy smokes, into like the BR stuff, but I haven't been as into it lately. All right, back to building. We got to get this freaking building done. At least the outside. I'm gonna really try to get this done. What time is it? 8:46. Oh wow, time flies by when you're having fun. The emote is awesome. Oh, I should have put it on. It's Fortnite Mickey. I know, and it reminds me of yeah, dude, Midwest. It is so cool. Oh my gosh. It's so good, dude. Oh my goodness. It reminds me of Cause. Anybody know what Cause is? The artist that does like those statues that look like this. That's what it really reminds me of. Okay, so we got that side done. People recorded and put it on YouTube. Yeah, I should check that out. Let me get Tomato Temple. Here we go. These are used to... Oh, when Klombo goes back down, that's one of the things that have been a struggle too, is Klombo keeps coming back up. And then you gotta deal with like the rumble from Klombo. Straight rumble. There we go. All right, and put these up front here. Oh, we already got those in up front. Cool. Heading to the Matrix myself later, Hassel. Yay! L-Main, thank you so much for popping in. Good to see you again, man. Hope you're having a good one. Get some rest, and we'll catch you later, brother. Need supporting piece. What? I just came back from PF Chang's, believe it or not. Now, the question is... Do we do a trim on these windows? I'm thinking we do this. Well, I keep hitting select on accident. I think we go back to these and we do the roof trim, and we put one of these across the bottom. Like this, maybe. Oh my god, now we got the lightning. Maybe not. Nah, maybe we're just gonna leave those open. That doesn't look great. Unless... Yo, Hacks and Sacks, what's good, man? How you doing? Do we maybe see if we can't... do this? Let's take a look. Ooh, honestly, like low key, I feel like if we flip it, that's the way to do it. What do you mean got what early? Dude, I know if I would have got the Cause skin, that would have been sick. I don't know if it's in Lego or not, but they have the Lego version. I don't know, chat. Gold side up. I'm thinking maybe gold side down the more I look at it. Like this. And then let's do another one of those over here. So if we get a Ninjago Lego pass, like what do y'all think it's gonna look like? Because I looked at a lot of the buildings in there, and like a lot of them, they have like these color schemes like over here. And then there's a bunch of just like random ones that I feel like we could already build with the kits that are available. Going tonight? You mean like going to bed? Maya, if that's the case, thank you so much for joining the stream tonight, and we'll catch you later. Like I said, don't forget to tune in on the 11th. We'll be going live early in the morning. Catch the update. Definitely plan on having some fun with that one. Oh, the Shogun set, the dragon kit. Yeah, this is just a custom build out of all the stuff we already have. Dragon kit. What would that be, Kaboom? Like to build a dragon? Oh, this Shogun set. We got the. If it's like a reskin of a Shogun set, oh my gosh, that would not be cool. I don't think they would do us like that though, to be honest. All right, let's get all these. Dude, it has been kind of, like I said, that's probably been the hardest thing or the most annoying thing of building over here. Normally I build with no audio on over here because Klombo just constantly retreats and comes back up. But it's all right. It's going to be worth it. How about trains and track to travel to different areas? You could actually already build those. But you mean like one that's already in game? Oh, wait a minute. How did I do those? With the gold up top. Wait a second. What am I doing here, folks? Let's do that. I think I put these behind the gold. Like this. And one here. And then I put the gold. Oh. How did I fit that in between there like that? Oh, geez. Yo, thank you for the lurk, lady. I hope you're doing well. Doing some PC stuff. Totally necessary and get it. All right, codex. Here we are. Klombo loves sitting here though, because I'm telling you right now, all these pieces dropping, just having a field day. Eating it all up. Eating it all up. Okay. Let's get these in. Trains, vehicles, planes are basically pointless now with 100 bus stop. Yeah. Hey, bonus stuff. You know, I wish if there could be like different means of travel that would make it fun. That would be kind of cool. Like lower the amount of bus stops and like incorporate different types of stops and make it a little bit more difficult to get around. But you know, the reason why to make it difficult to get around to nowhere though. You know what I mean? Like, oh, could I have just done the same thing without those pieces? Or does it look better with the white trim up top above them? I did 2 up there. I kind of like the gap. But yeah, there's no real points of interest that make like traveling around necessary as much, I guess. Unless you're starting new worlds, then that's a little bit different, but... Oh yeah, we definitely have to have these like this, in my opinion, if we're gonna do it right. Like, to make it look good. Have that white trim above. Like that. That makes it look a little bit better. Getting rift shards from golems or from dungeons is dumb. Just to go destroy a bus stop and get them instantly. Here we go, that's a good view. That just suits the vibe so much. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah, I mean, there definitely just needs to be a little bit more emphasis on connecting the relationship between actually like grinding the game and having some form of reward system behind that, progression and rewards, you know. I guess that's kind of where I'm thinking, you know. But or you just go crazy and like me and just build nonstop. All right, so those windows are all taken care of. Now we need to situate this. I know somebody was like, I think maybe jokingly asking for a tutorial on this or whatever, but honestly, I wouldn't mind doing a series on just custom windows and color palette designing, like with the mint green, like the gold, mint green, browns, and whites. I think is just such a vibe. Showing ideas that you can add to your builds, and maybe doing a showcase style tutorial where I can kind of go around and say, okay, now if you want to complete, build a window like this or something, this is how you do it, right? Or if you want to get the look of these railings, here's how you do it, and here's color palettes and color schemes that you can go with to like really, help your build stand out and things like that. I'd be interested in doing that. But Wookie and I just started a new world, and flying machines are so much fun again. There you go. Yeah, like in a straight up survival world. Yo, Eloy, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Gabe Miller, welcome in. Just joined the stream. What are you building? So I am building a Shogun Palace for Klombo at the moment. We are, it's all pretty much custom designed Shogun Palace for our dude Klombo. So if you're familiar with where Klombo is in the Lost Isles, I am just doing something a little unique here. Trying to build a shrine. But eventually, you can see I'm going to be putting builds all over this in kind of Japanese Shogun style in preparation for the new update with Ninjago. So like this is the first one I put in, and then we've got a little, it's supposed to be kind of like a little fishing retreat where you can come up and get like fishing poles and stuff. Haven't really done any decorating or anything like that, but just a little having fun with the Shogun style builds again. I haven't done this in quite a while, so been having a great time. Especially over here, just going completely mad with this one. I think there just might be too many windows. I don't really know. All right, let's get this one situated. I'm really hoping for like a bunch of new enemies and stuff too, though. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of enemies are in Ninjago, if anybody knows? I don't want to see, I mean, I shouldn't say I don't want to see. I'll take whatever. But I really hope, I hope that it's not just reskins of rollers and, all that stuff. I really, really hope that that's not the case. That would be kind of a letdown. But yeah, again, are there enemy types in Ninjago? Like, could we be getting? Because let's be honest, it's been an entire year that they've had to cook this. Because I wouldn't say that the what is it called? I really wouldn't consider the spires and all that really much of an update. Like, that was just kind of like a copy paste of what came out of Expeditions, if you ask me. I mean, again, it's content, so no complaining there. It's just people are expecting something huge, so all we can hope for is some fun content, bring us back into some survival mode, and then hopefully it's bug free. That's another thing too, is making sure we don't have a bunch of bugs in the game. Let's get this trim in. You know what I'm saying? Wait, do we have the two? Have you ever gone by a place in LEGO Fortnite and say, I can build something there? Oh, 100%. What would be cool is if a rift engine for vehicle builds that would rift an entire vehicle across the map. Or warp. That would be sick. I could have used that for the tutorial. Because I shot the thumbnail. I built it in the snow biome. And then I shot the thumbnail over in... what's it called? I shot the tutorial over in... Yeah, snow biome. And then I brought it over to the Lost Isles for the thumbnail. So, yeah. What would be the most exciting thing about Ninjago coming in? Honestly, if they could bring like rideable dragons and like that would be crazy. And making sure that the biome is so big with so much content that it keeps us busy with like really good progression and a lot of like, you know, like you have to get to this level, you have to have these things, you have to do this mission before you can do the next thing. A true like RPG style progression with content that lasts for like, you could be busy for freaking like 60 plus hours of gameplay that has replayability. That's really what I would ask for. But you say that, but I have been dying for a Droidica roller reskin. Oh, like a droid type? That would be crazy though, not gonna lie. You should do that, Mr. Bean Car. That would be cool. Last time I can remember Ninjago, they had skeleton snakes, ghosts in Stone Wars. Yeah, like bring that stuff in. You know what I mean? Bring it in. I think that would be great. If they're gonna do Ninjago, bring it in. Bring Ninjago in, you know? The biome looks gorgeous though. I mean, I'm okay with just building in the new biome too. I'm down for that. Totally down for that. And you know, another thing that I'm excited about too is just bringing more of the survival excitement back to the streams as well. I mean, you remember the no totem challenge? Oh my gosh, you know, like, oh man, like how much excitement there was around everybody getting in on the same type of stuff. You know what I mean? That's priceless from a community standpoint. Everybody in the community gets to come together, enjoy the same content together, the same type of new weapons and build kits and everything. It's just an overall win for the community, and it's just an exciting time for the game and everybody playing the game, you know? So if I have to be completely honest, I am mostly excited just for everybody in the community, again, to just enjoy something new together. If I had to put the number one thing on the list, that would 100% be it. No questions asked. There's nothing more fun than being able to enjoy a uniform, similar experience to everybody else in your community. And having conversations and laughing and just, you know, getting in on all that fun. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. And we haven't had that in a while, you know? I'll be honest. I feel like we haven't had that in quite a while. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Yo, Cyan, dude, welcome in. How you been? Long time no see, brother. Hope everything's going well. Lego Horizon Zero of Dawn coming into Odyssey. You know, I didn't play that game. The only thing that I watch a few shows here and there, but like, I haven't really spent a lot of time in, exploring like all the stuff that's out there for like games and stuff. And by the way, who's excited for the Christmas showcase coming up on December 19th? Don't forget to miss out on that. Friday, December 19th, we will be hosting the second ever annual Christmas showcase. Going to be a ton of fun, and I am assuming we are going to have a lot of builds to showcase and a lot of incredible builds from our community. So mark that down on your calendars. That is going to be Friday, December 19th. And it is going to be a blast. We're going to be live both on Purple and YouTube right here. Get ready, because it's going to be sick. V-Bucks prizes as well, don't forget. Just reach affiliate on Twitch. I figured, nice! Dude, congratulations, man. Let's get a big W's in the chat for Cyan. Reach an affiliate. Let's go, dude. Congrats, my brother. Yeah, the Christmas showcase is going to be a blast. And you know what? It's good because it's going to be a Friday night stream. You know those go late, and I hope it could be another Christmas stop, or the last Halloween one from last year. Oh my gosh. It was like till 3 a.m. Oh my gosh, what is that noise again? What is that noise again? I don't know what that is. I think it's somebody following on Twitch. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. I can't, for whatever reason, it's not showing me anybody following tonight. I don't know what's going on with all that. All right, that side's looking good. Now we need to get this side done. We're making progress, slowly but surely. Okay. We can celebrate my birthday. Is December 24th. All right, dude, let's do it. Let's do it. Little birthday Sally. Let's get this right here. Yo, the Mad Pug with a resub for 4 months, my man. Welcome in. He says, I have arrived. Yes, you have, my friend. What's up, Puck? Happy birthday to my man, the Mad Puck. Today is the 4th, right? No, wait. Tomorrow is your birthday. Whoops. We've been saying it's your birthday for like the last 5 days. Welcome in, dude. Your birthday is the 4th, right? Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Early birthday dinner with the wife. Nice. What'd you have? It's tomorrow. Okay, okay. Thank you for the resub, Puck. Let's go. It was funny, like, how many times we got the pump fake on the birthday. And our very own Rooster just had his birthday celebrated on the 2nd? Or no, wait, the 1st. You're the 1st, right, Rooster? It was the 1st. So many fantastic birthdays in the month of December. Holy smokes. Is this not going to fit here? There we go. That's the wrong way. Yeah, the 1st. That's right. Dude, this build, Puck, is like... I might hit complexity alone on this thing alone. We got our little baby... Well, it's not baby. That's Mama Klombo chilling in the middle, though. But working on a custom Shogun build. No, Taz over on purple, too. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Joker and Mr. Black. I did hit up Joker in your stream with a nice happy birthday, and then I messaged Mr. Black on the side. Oh, I did the same thing here. This is gonna have to be absent here. Let's see here. Yeah, so the idea is gonna be, we're gonna be doing like, oh, dude, what? What is happening over there? What the hell is going on over here? Oh my gosh. What is going on over here? Yo, what's up, Dub? Oh my gosh. These, like, the prototypes are just floating in the air. What is happening? Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, so how we did the Mega Mesa Village, this is basically gonna be the new 2.0 Mega Shogun build in this area where Klombo's at. So these were the first two that went in, and then I was like, well, I wanted to do like a custom Shogun build for Klombo. And here we have is what we have so far. All right, we gotta finish this up top here. What are we gonna use here? Does this fit? Yep, that one fits. Oh man, D. Just finished the outhouse. Nice. We're not going to be able to bring that over from there, are we? What if we do this? Dude, every time... Dude, Klombo just getting in my way with this stuff. Come on. There we go. That should work. We got the Zen music for the vibes here. The dragon has flown over 3 times so far tonight. Man, this thing is gonna... This is taking a lot of pieces for this build. We still have so much to pack in here. My goal is to get this finished by Friday, because, like I said, I'm trying to get my Christmas back on, but we really needed to dial this in. I have, I've got some videos that I want to get out for, some build videos for this update. Oh, bro, what? I come out too far there? Oh, geez. You know what? That does look really good sticking out further as a trim on the edge there. But been looking up Ninjago builds. I don't know where to start. Yeah, this is actually, this one here was like an easy starter one. Because if you look, I got sidetracked on this Klombo thing, but it's Tournament City, which is this right here. So if you look, it's got like the same type of deal with this. And then this was the... Like I said, they were teasing Ninjago a long time ago with this gold skull we got. But this is like a little interpretation of that build. And so that's kind of what's going on here. Over in this section. This is where I kind of picked this area. But I'm like, you know what? I don't want to toy around with that. I wanted to get this done first. And then I'm just going to put random builds and like custom stuff like all over this area for Klombo. Yo, Sweet Elise, welcome in. How you doing? I'm sorry for playing your game. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I have no love for Ninja. Well, I don't know much about it either, but I do love like Japanese style builds, so that's why I can get on board. We'll know more about it coming up soon here. This has to go like this. We gotta nudge this back one. Wait, what am I missing here? Yeah, and like if we get... Yeah, who really knows what we're gonna get? But we'll find out next, is it next week? I don't even know. It's the 11th, I know. I haven't looked at what date that is though. For me, it's about too, like, I like looking at some of the Lego IRL Lego kits and just trying to emulate them. That's also fun. But this one, I don't even know. This isn't Ninjago, like, at all. This is just my interpretation of a Ninjago style build. Something you might see in Ninjago, right? I just didn't want to do the classic. You could see I started doing the regular style build, and then I was like, I'm just gonna go with like the different colors and do the white and stuff like that. Thank you, Queens North. Yeah, I felt like the little minty green and the golds and stuff like that definitely complement each other pretty well. I'm thinking like I'm gonna cut down the number of windows though. That's my one gripe on this right now, is I feel like there's just too many windows. I'm definitely gonna cut down on the number of windows, but for now we're just gonna kind of leave it how it is. Just keep going along. Yeah, the browns with the golds and the minty green. These pieces are so underrated, in my opinion. Don't see them get used very often. I think I use these on my Santa sleigh, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I was telling everyone earlier, Dubs and Puck, that my last run-in with the Christmas world is pretty laggy. And so I was getting really frustrated doing the tutorial because like snapping issues and like for whatever reason, I'd be putting a piece down. And then all of a sudden the game would like freeze up, and it was just like, it was a nightmare. So I had to take a step back for a minute from the Christmas world. Why can't I nudge that over all the way? We just have to go with smaller pieces, I guess. Just lean into complexity, right? But yeah, I'm not trying to hate. I'm not trying to hate, but honestly, my personal opinion, I feel like they come out with an update and said snapping has been improved. I don't know if it was just for certain pieces, but I feel like it's been much worse. It could just be me. I don't know. Dude, the dragon again? He just flew over like not even 10 minutes ago. All right, I'll take it. Dinosaurus, what's up? I'm more of a just do my own thing kind of builder. I do like doing projects every now and again, but I appreciate the offer. Okay. Man, this thing is coming together. Yes. Oh, I mean, I feel like because there's several dragons in Ninjago, from what I understand. So I'm assuming we're probably gonna get. There might be. I would at least hope that we're gonna get a bunch of them, but only time will tell. We didn't got much longer to wait. Not much longer. I'll tell you this much, though. I said it once, I'll say it again. This freaking Daigo's domain stuff is coming in clutch for this build. I haven't touched this stuff since it came out. Especially those little green flags. I can't wait to incorporate those. Like, these green flags, I had them here, but I got to put up a wall. I need to close this off. So I'm probably going to remove those supports and figure out what to do there. But, like, check this out. These flags are nice. I love these flags right here. I had them sitting right here on top of these. Like that deep green. Oh my gosh, yo. I mean, but they just, I need to figure out. I don't know. Maybe I can keep them there for now. Let's put our railing in here. Oh shoot. You know what I just realized? I need this railing to come out. I can't leave this. This is a hazard right here. Yo, later, Ash. Thanks for hanging out tonight. We'll catch you later. Let's form a band and call it the Might Be Dragons. the bottom dragons. Pet for a dragon skills and kill the delicious meat. There you go. Chicken style. Now, watch this at night, how cool this is. The water reflections, like, kind of like flow back and forth on the pieces. On the white. You could really see it on the white pieces. Like, that is super cool. Especially up top on the brown there, you could see it too. Okay. What more do we have going on over here that we got to get done? We got to do this next level. So I'm thinking we should continue the white kind of stripe up the middle and keep the windows, keep them consistent on the next level, I think. Yeah, new trophy and expert would be sick. So let's do this. Let's just kind of create our outlines and then decide, you know. So from right here. Oh my gosh, yeah, a new dragon trophy. I was tempted to try to play in Craftopia 4, but I'm just so scared of playing an expert and losing all that hard work, all the builds. But it's like, I never go in there to check them out anyway, so what's, you know. Or do we do a large window up the center? Actually, let's try to make it consistent and see what it looks like. At least we have a guideline to work with. We don't have to really go, you know. That does fit right in the middle. We're not going to do that though. Let's just mirror the bottom. And if you get, I mean, I'm no stranger to redoing patterns. I mean, it is what it is. Let's see here. Maybe we can do some kind of like artwork centerpiece up here. All right, Lucy, thank you so much for hanging out. Take care. Like I said, this ain't gonna be a late night stream anyway, so I'm anticipating some on-call alerts. I hope not. But like I was up freaking on at like, what was it? Sunday into Monday, I was up, or no, wait. Monday into Tuesday, I was up until, up at 3 a.m. and then ended up having to get a on-call alert at, what was it, 5:30. And then I was up this morning at about 6 o'clock. So I'm tired, and I definitely don't want to be up so late and then get another alert in the morning. And I want to continue. I'm trying to put out like at least a video or a short every day this month. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up, but so far I've done like a video and a short the last like 2 or 3 days. So I'm really trying to grind the content again. Been pretty consistent with my stream schedules and even on call days. So we're just going to try to go hard in the paint. Okay. How does that look? Does the consistency... I think the consistency works for the top layer. I think I'm cool with that. I don't want to get too busy up there. And like I said, I think I might even like reduce the number of windows that we have on the bottom half. It just looks a little bit too congested in here. Like thinking about maybe doing away with like... If I do away with these windows and do the edges like this, and then just do the same thing here like this. Knock these back. Did I just screw that up? Yeah. When the update drops, are you gonna play it on expert or survival? Probably, it depends. I think initially, just to get the feel for what the update's about, it's gonna be just survival. But then if there are like expert trophies or things for like specific unlocks and stuff, I will be definitely going into expert and giving it a shot. All right, I am totally down with that. Or do I bring... Maybe I bring those windows in and trade, make the edges white. Like this. Let's swap these out and see. Oh, it's storming up in here. Even some open custom windows might look nice. I don't know. So let's try this. Oh, Clamo's getting struck in the head. Oh, no. Oh, I've never seen that. He did not like that. Or she did not like that. Poor Clombo. Doing Clombo dirty like that. No way, dude. Let's see here. That's not the window. I don't really know. I feel like... I don't really know how I feel about this. Bro, is that a forklift part of Mr. White's lab? I was working, or I was at work driving that thing the other day and was like, oh, let me try. Can you help me with some of my builds, or maybe can you show me how to build like that? Yo, Rooster, you don't need to eat anymore. I would love to help everybody with their builds. Unfortunately, I am just on, I don't have the time to really help much. But I will say, generally, I have a lot of tutorials on the YouTube channel that you could see different techniques and ways I kind of go about building. But I guess my one suggestion is if you're gonna build like intricate stuff like this, just take your time. You could see how much time I take experimenting on little things like this. Like, just don't slap the build together and be like, okay, that it's done. Take different color combinations and things you've never tried before, and just mash them up, you know, and just keep attempting to do different things. Like, you know, if you look here again, you look over to the left, you see this window that I'm aiming at right now. That's from Salty Seaport, right? Like, I'm sure other people have done it, but like, I never really thought like, oh, you know what? Let me put a Salty Seaport window with, you know, Shogun builds. But if you look, it's because it's like orange. Like, you could still pull it off. But if you don't like a color too, just cover it up with something. You can kind of see, custom frame these windows. Experiment with different options, different colors, different pieces. Take pieces you, like I said, never would have blended together and just slap them together and look at it. The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to look at it and say, I don't really like the way that looks. Well, guess what? You have a pickaxe, and it's not really hard to tear this stuff down. So, experimenting. One other thing I do recommend doing is, if you are new to building, definitely put together prefabs. It can give you a general idea of how things are intended to be used. Like these supports here that are sticking out. I wasn't using those in this way until I did some of the prefabs from the Shogun set. And then I realized myself, I'm like, oh, okay, let's do that, you know? So, yo, Deucey Baby, welcome in. Yeah, you need a building class. If I only had time and it paid money. Time is money. I have a family to support, you know? It's one of those things. If life was free and I didn't have to work, I would do this all day, every day, and just show everybody, you know, cool stuff. But unfortunately, life doesn't work that way. You can use the floor tiles to turn them sideways or for directional builds, and cover up the colors and stuff. Yeah, here's another thing. So, good point. If you go to toys, I generally use, you could use either thrusters, or I like to use pressure plates, because they have an actual area you can aim at. And you could take things like, if you wanted to add this as like a trim, you can just aim right here at this black piece, bring it up. Now you can add a custom trim to your window, right? So that's a very, very good trick as well. And then there's one more. There's a couple pieces you can do this with, but if you want to do angled stuff, you can go to Salty Seaport, and you can grab like a fence, and you could put this up here, like this. See that little angle right there that I'm aiming at? You could take pressure plates and place them right there on that angle. Now you could take pieces like corners or fence pieces or whatever, and you could bring these and you can attach them on an angle like this. So you want to make some horns or antenna on the front of your Shogun build, drop that bad boy in like that. Now do it the reverse angle. Oh yeah, absolutely. We're gonna have the Home Alone house, Queens North. I'm basically gonna have to do the entire Home Alone house with trim, custom trim pieces all over the walls, because the walls are not gonna work the way that they currently are. But yeah, look, you can do this, you know, put it like this, and then now you got, I don't know, you got horns. Yay, look at that. It's an antenna. It's a TV. It's a TV. Yeah, this is prep. It's a little prep for Ninjago. Mostly like, this one I just wanted to do for a video with Klombo in there. But I'm also, if we don't get Ninjago build kits or whatever that comes, and Ninjago Island, I'm going to build like an entire city like out of this style building. Oh, thanks, Ian. I'm sure you do. With skulls. Did you see the Santa Claus one? The Santa Claus with the skull? All right. What do we put here is the question. Let's take a look. Like I said, I like to decorate as I build. It just kind of gives you a little vibe. I mean, I'm not suggesting I use this, but nah, that looks a little cheesy. Yeah, Mama Klombo. Oh no! Damn it. Yeah, this build was all based around just getting Mama Klombo a nice shrine. She deserves some love. She's been forgotten about. So I had to come back and treat her right, you know? All right, let's take a look at... Oh, here we go. Easter egg. I like doing random crap like that in my builds, just hiding some stupid stuff. Like... Put this under here, like, you know. Yo, later, Taz. Thanks for hanging out, brother. We'll catch you later. What do we put here? I'm thinking about just keeping it consistent, but... Ooh. Those are kind of neat. Nah. The white ones are way better, But I don't like, that will look silly if we put, we don't want to put too many. I think this layer and the bottom layer are enough. If we put 2 more up top, I just think it will look weird. So we got to figure out something else to do here. Let's take a look at, I mean, I'm not going to put these there because they don't really match, but like these will come in clutch for a different color scheme. If you do like a purple like scheme on one of these. I wish, like, this is where I wish we could change the eyes to be green or blue, right? I mean, that actually does look kind of sick though. Not gonna lie. Arison, welcome in. Christian Benedict, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I feel like, dude, those are actually low-key sick, but they just don't go. What if we put one in the middle? This is how I build though, you know? Take your time, check little things here and there. No, that doesn't work either. We need something with the color scheme, the gold and the browns and that. Huh. Oh, I know, paint on the walls would be crazy. What would this look like up here? Can I set this up here? Bro, no way. I don't know how I feel about it. It is kind of sick though. Hold up. Let's stand here and take a look. Huh. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's because of the white behind it. Huh. Well, we can hang these up here. Oh, I gotta put all the trim in and stuff. I'm spending too much time on this. Do these fit in here? I don't want to like overuse these, but Rooster Call it said W. Ooh. Ooh. What about this thing? That might be too much. It's like looking maybe a little overly detailed now, but oh my, there's so much going on, dude. Iffy on the green. It's like a darker. I think they look fine here because they're kind of like blended in. But yeah, I can't have them in both places, that's for sure. I don't know. Let's get the roof finished up here, and then we can do the rest. I'm spending too much time on looking at that stuff, but I like to. It just gets me more excited about the build when I start putting like little hints of color here and there, you know. Because sometimes I'll be looking at the build like, do I even really want to move forward with this? I get those vibes sometimes. Now, do we put another one of those? Maybe, no, we're gonna keep that on that level. I don't want to go too crazy with those. And then we'll make this level. Wait, what? What did I do wrong here? Oh. We're gonna keep this level just flat. I don't want to put too much. Because the next level is gonna be the last level, I think. And then I'm gonna do the crazy intricate design on the next level. But yeah, this is a long building because the back goes all the way out here. So let's just get this roof line in. I'm sick of doing the walls for now. Let's kind of build up, and then maybe I'll even do the freaking roof. These roof pieces, like for one of the OG kits, I really do love this set. I really, really do love this set. The Zen. Please do not impede on the tree. Yes. Yeah, these builds are typically, well, it's not really symmetrical, but because look, we've got these bump outs. There's these bump outs that are built into the hill or the rocks, so that I want to keep on the interior. I want these to be like a little showcase area. I did not want to break these out. They're way too beautiful. And there's like unique flowers in here that I don't think are really in other places. So I kind of kept these. I'm going to have to figure out a way to incorporate them. But that's why I ended up, that's why I built into the sides like that to keep that going. Oh no. What? How? Oh shoot. That's how. Oh, you want to see ZZ? Welcome in. How you doing? Just chilling. Just chilling. Klombo's gone in and out like 100 times. It is neat when you do this. Yo, Sir Napslot, what's up? Have I built something with the Simpsons stuff, or we're gonna wait to build one of the houses in your world? I have not really done anything with that. Yeah, check it out. Like this. I haven't really messed with those pieces much. I'm sure when the time calls for it, I will most likely be having to dip into that set, but I haven't spent much time really looking at it. All right, what time do we have on the clock? I got to be mindful of the time. 9:30. Okay. Okay. Let's kind of sort out the next level. I think this is tall enough. I don't want to make this thing some like gargantuan behemoth. I think that's already starting to kind of look like enough. We got our little mini one right over here. Christian Benedict. Actually, you know what? I don't know much about Ninjago. I really don't. I have to admit it. I've been tasked with watching the first season on Netflix, which I plan on doing. I don't know how many episodes there are, but maybe I can get that in before the update. I'm just more into like the builds that I saw from their Lego sets and in some of the scenes that I saw. Yeah, it was a minute to get Blinky, for sure. Yo, Chatty, what's up? Welcome back. But yeah, here we are at the Klombo Shrine. It does look pretty cool at night. I don't want to get too nuts with the lighting because of how ambient it looks with the water at night. Okay, so let's figure out this next level. The next level is going to be one more set of walls and then just a roof to cap it off. But this level is going to be very similar in size. So to do that, we're going to go with Fortnite Festival for our corners again. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that sight. Let's get it. Oh, no! No! I'm trying. It's so hard to get a good view of the dragon. I want to get one with the dragon flying over like this with the house. Or the Shogun Palace or whatever you want to call it. Dang it. That was pretty sick, though, coming out over the moon there. These are really, really cool pieces to incorporate with the style. So if we go here, we're just going to do our roof up here. Oh, no. Oh, this grows back. We can grow this through, we can actually grow this through, so. Yo, Joe Mama, thank you so much. Rice and a new food and bamboo. Yeah. Lives Gaming, what's good, man? Krusty Krab Crew, nice builds. Thank you so much. Welcome in. All right, so I know I'm really looking forward to it. Again, I don't know a ton about Ninjago, but that doesn't mean I won't, and I'm not interested. Sometimes it takes like one of your favorite games to have an update or incorporate something that gets you in the zone. You know what I mean? So, and I just realized we cannot bump this part out. We're just gonna go flat here. And we'll bump these in. Whoops. Okay. How do we want to play this? I cannot put another set of those large windows in. We're gonna have to figure out something to do here. Yo, Jay Gamer, what's good? Welcome in. We've got to figure out. Okay, from this scene, let's kind of get a. I don't really know. What if we put just some of these up like this? Excuse me. What if we just put maybe some of these up like that above the top windows? We can put some gold accents in on these. No, that's just too many windows in alignment. I don't think we're doing any windows on this layer. You're the... Oh, Cozy Crab. That's right. That's right. I don't know what's up with all these names coming in like that. And it's so hard to remember. But what up, Cozy? We are just going to go with... Oh, how do we want to do this? I'm so confused on how I want to do this top layer. We cannot add more windows. I already have to remove some from the bottom layer, I feel like. I think I might actually... Hey, good morning to you as well. Welcome in. Huh. I'm so confused. It's already so busy. I'm gonna have to start removing pieces a little bit. What if we just kind of do a pattern? Like... We don't have double of these anywhere, so I think that would be silly if we do that. I wonder if any of the Shogun walls will work up here. Kind of take a look. Is there anything we can do? Let me just slap a couple of these and look down. Oh no, because the yellow on them. No, that doesn't work. Dang it. Oh, you know what though? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Could I have done this all along? Queens North was just talking about this. Oh, please, really? Oh my gosh, I can add those where I don't want large windows. I love that edge too. But it just, they're nowhere else on the build, so I'm kind of like, I don't really know. What other walls could we put in here? I'm trying to think like... I guess we gotta stay consistent. Let's just try this out real fast. What if we put one large window up the center here? Everything like comes to a point. Now, we gotta get rid of some of those windows. I can't have those in everywhere. Let me try something down here. Like, it seems like these ones are like, just not having it. I'm not having it. What if we put this in? It's experimental phase. Forever Fortnite Festival yellows. Yeah, I can't, it's too late for me to incorporate those. I did kind of toy with them a little bit early on in this build. If we can get away with incorporating these, I think they'd be a nice touch. Because we're getting a little too busy. Just a little bit too busy with the other windows. Like, if we can set, like... Huh. That... Oh my gosh. We might be able to work with that. Space Boy, what's good, man? Welcome. All right, I'll sort that stuff out later. This definitely can't be here. We're gonna stick with the same pattern of these up top, which is like right here, right here. Yo, you gave up on the tutorial talk. You broke your streak, man. I know, it has been a while. I was actually, no joke, I was thinking the other day, I'm like, I wonder when the next time Space Boy's gonna come in and ask for the tutorial. What if we just did all white? And then we can maybe tie in some decor. This is gonna go away. That's another thing that's like too busy. And I feel like what if the gong goes when you hit this? It's so cool too. It's like what if the gong goes up here? Oh yeah, I did say that. Oh yeah, no, that's got to go back where it was. It definitely needs to be the central focus here. All right, I am totally cool with this being a little bit more plain up top there, because I'm going to be doing the more detailed rooftop. It's not going to be this on the top. It's going to be actually like a full-on crazy mashup of like all the roof pieces. So let's just at least do the trim down here and get our supports in, because that's another thing is like sometimes things look off when you don't have the rest of your details like really kind of like added in. So if we get this stuff in, we can kind of get a little bit of a better perspective on like what we want to do next. So yeah, it should be good. I'm really pumped as well. I think it should be good. Definitely overdue for any type of major content updates. So, and hopefully this like really like they clean up on this and they get a lot of funding that they can use. And like maybe the game takes off again and it works, and then they can maybe like invest a little bit more time into like updates and keeping the content flowing, you know? Hopefully. Oh gosh, make sure this isn't... Okay, it's Game Chops. We're good. Oh, I forgot to incorporate some of these. These are really good pieces. We could set those up later though. Heard there's gonna be a whole new area. Yeah. It's gonna be yeah, for sure. It's gonna be a whole new biome. What do we do? 3 in the middle. Hold up, I gotta put on the other edition of this real quick. Here we go. It's the jam right here. Could you imagine like a Zelda for a kid? I mean, it's probably they have the license. Ninjago could work well because a lot of kids watch Ninjago, so that yeah, for sure. All right, I definitely think I feel like these windows here, something's just not right with them being there. It just, I don't know why. It's throwing me off. We will create some type of custom windows that go in there. It's just too much in that area. So I'm going to leave these kind of open for the moment and just kind of figure out what to do. They low-key look like kind of cool open like that, not going to lie. But I might close them off a little bit with some pieces. But I wonder why Chapter 7 event had every other mode except Lego. It's because I think they're kind of doing separate things now. I think the Ninjago stuff has kept them busy, and it's just like a separate release, I guess. I mean, it's the only thing I can think of. All right, what do we do in this area here? Do we just make it all white like this? And find a clever way of detailing it? I mean, I don't really know. This might be like too plain though. Yeah, no, we definitely have to have some kind of... Kind of at a loss for what to do here, to be honest. Let's check this window selection again one more time. Yeah, some statues or something. Oh, I forgot about the gold llamas. I forgot about those. I'm gonna leave those open for now as well. Got a ways to go, got a bit to figure out. It's definitely, I said the top floor could be open concept. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably just gonna leave like the interior. I might put like a ceiling because Klombo, let's see where Klombo goes. I think Klombo breaks. Yeah, Klombo, I don't know that we can even put, or can we? I think we can get a ceiling here. Let me see. Can we build across Klombo here? This should be fine. I think we could put a ceiling up here. The interior is going to be a complete mess to figure out. That's the one problem when you do builds like this. Look at how ugly the interior looks. Yo, what's up, Miss Pharaoh Hound? Welcome in. Yeah, look how ugly the interior looks because of all the different colors and stuff we used. But from the outside, it looks beautiful. So let's see, does Klombo break that? Oh no, plenty of clearance over Klombo. Let's go this way and see. Oh yeah, perfect clearance on the third floor. Oh yeah, it's like kind of does look like baggy. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm not really going to put a ton of effort to the interior. The focal point of the interior is just straight up Klombo. Like, it's just meant to be like a set piece, right? I definitely am not intending on doing... Oh yeah, Space Boy, it's been a bit of a problem. It took me a good hour to get this like situated, to get as close as I could to Klombo. No, it won't. It won't destroy anything. But yeah, it's coming together well. Like I said, tonight wasn't going to be a super long stream. So thanks again for everybody that hung out tonight. We'll be back live Friday night again. The on-call weeks for work, I can't really stream too late. So I need to get my rest. But again, stay tuned for what is it? What's today? We got the update stream coming on the 11th. Don't miss out on that. It'll be actually in the morning, like 9 a.m. Eastern time on the 11th. We'll be streaming a lot, doing a lot more content between now and then as well. Next week, normal schedule, Wednesday, Friday, probably like 7 p.m., 7:30 Eastern. This is my first stream ending. Wait, what? Oh, right? Dude, I mean, yo, Tybrex, welcome in. Yeah, it's it's just one of them nights, you know what I mean? So if I stay up any later, I'm just going to be miserable tomorrow, especially if I get any on-call alerts in the middle of the night. So, but yeah, I appreciate you all. If you're over on YouTube, don't forget to hit that like button on your way out if you enjoyed the stream tonight. You're new here on Twitch, consider following. Definitely love to have you as part of the community. But enjoy the rest of your week, y'all. We'll catch you Friday night around the same time.